You know, I don't have crazy hopes for pay-per-views like WWE Payback. We all know it's not one of the most major WWE pay-per-views of the year, but I have a good feeling about this. I believe the Steel City Street Fight is going to surprise us. I'm super excited about LA Knight versus The Miz, and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins is, for me personally, so far the most interesting Seth Rollins World Heavyweight Championship match. Apparently the Bloodline is not gonna be on the show, so it automatically feels like a B or C level pay-per-view, but you know what? As much as the pay-per-view may look unimportant, if there was one thing Triple H did right in the WWE lately is make sure every single pay-per-view delivers. Not only that, every time we get a WWE pay-per-view where we look at the card and it looks fine, but you're not too excited about it, well, they always deliver. That's, for whatever reason, the case with the WWE all the time. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not like WWE Payback build was anything memorable. And of course, with the tragic news of Bray Wyatt, it was really hard to focus on wrestling anyway. But in today's video, I want to make my WWE Payback 2023 predictions. Let's start with the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day Steel City Street Fight. I don't know if this is a Terry Funk tribute or not, but I'm very excited about this match. The storyline, I didn't mind it that much, but I hated the fact that every single episode of Monday Night Raw ended the same way. The Judgment Day, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and maybe sometimes Cody Rhodes in a 6-man tag team match. It got boring really fast. So this needed a stipulation in my opinion, because if it didn't have that, street fight stipulation, we would be watching the same thing again. I believe this is a match that should kick off the show, because obviously you wanna, start the show with a bang and then end the show with a bang. This match is not that hard to predict because we have the issues within the Judgment Day, so I believe we're going to get some miscommunication between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, and eventually they're gonna lose the match. So my prediction is Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens retaining the tag team championships. The next match is United States Championship, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory. The only mid-card championship that is going to be defended during the pay-per-view. The Intercontinental Championship is going to be defended on Raw. Why am I talking so fast? You may not like that, but I'm happy about the fact that, I have a reason to watch Raw. Now, Rey Mysterio versus Austin Theory is not necessarily a match I'm super looking forward to. I know it's gonna be good. I just hope this rivalry is going to move somewhere, because we all know Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar is perhaps the next rivalry. I think Santos is turning on Rey Mysterio in the future. But I mean, you can't take the championship from Rey Mysterio this soon. So my prediction is Rey Mysterio, LA Knight versus The Miz. I don't think the match is going to be crazy, but another part of me says it's gonna be really good, because LA Knight doesn't get enough credit, and The Miz, for whatever reason lately, decided to just go all in the ring. People kept calling The Miz too safe and all that bullshit, but lately he's like, well, I'ma prove you wrong. I can actually wrestle. So every time we see The Miz on Monday Night Raw, he just keeps doing different stuff. I absolutely love this rivalry, love the build. It wasn't anything serious, but it was personal enough, and the promos, everything involving these two men was just so fun to watch. They broke fourth walls and all that. I love it. And I know people may not necessarily feel happy about LA Knight facing The Miz and not someone, a bit more serious. I disagree. I think it was beneficial to both LA Knight and The Miz. My prediction is LA Knight, but I wouldn't be surprised if The Miz takes the W to get that heat. Eventually, we would get another match and LA Knight would take the W. Maybe 2 times. But I'ma go with LA Knight because I don't feel like WWE wanna risk or should risk. Cody Rhodes to appear on the Grayson Waller effect at WWE Payback. I'm not sure what that necessarily means, what this is going to accomplish. They're both on different brands. What am I even supposed to predict right here? Well, I think John Cena is going to be there, and we're going to see John Cena and Cody beating the crap out of Grayson Waller. WWE Women's World Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. For whatever reason, WWE kept delaying and delaying this match. Not sure why. It's a big match. It's the biggest Rhea Ripley match so far in her World Heavyweight Championship title reign. Am I excited? Kinda. Like I've said, I'm just happy that Rhea Ripley is finally getting championship matches at pay-per-views because she's a dominant champion. That's what WWE keep telling you. But she barely does anything with the championship. She almost became kind of a manager of the Judgment Day. And she's an unbelievable wrestler. She's a great character, so I'm happy we're finally getting her matches at pay-per-views. Now my prediction is going to be Rhea Ripley. No reason whatsoever for her to lose. Becky Lynch battles Trish Stratus in a steel cage match. Not very excited, but it's interesting. For whatever reason, we got this match on Monday Night Raw, and it just didn't deliver. It seemed like they have no chemistry at all whatsoever. So many botches. The match was really slow, and I'm talking about the movements and all that. I'll say this though, Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark on Raw was actually pretty awesome. And you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of steel cage matches. I think we rarely get anything exciting in them. It just works for the story because Zoe Stark cannot interfere, but I think 90% of the time we get steel cage matches, someone interferes because you can clamp, you know? I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch in this one. I think this is gonna be the end of the rivalry. And finally, the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Absolutely love this storyline. I didn't care about it at first because Shinsuke Nakamura just didn't look like a credible opponent anymore. He kept losing. He was involved in very, you know, unserious moments, matches. He was like just there. But this character change, this promo about Seth Rollins' back and how he's going to target it to get the championship, he's going to break Seth Rollins. That's the side of Shinsuke Nakamura we should have gotten in the beginning. It's like all of a sudden WWE realized we have subtitles. That is a thing! So the rivalry is very short so far, but really good. I'm into it. I didn't think WWE would win me over with this one. So, you know, I wouldn't mind if Shinsuke Nakamura wins. I think that would be great. Yet at the same time, I think Seth Rollins should have a longer World Heavyweight Championship title reign. We didn't even get something crazy with it yet. I believe this rivalry is just the beginning. So I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. But I just hope that from this point on, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to stay with this character. So these are my WWE Payback predictions. I think the pay-per-view is going to surprise the hell out of us. Again, that's the biggest change Triple H brought to the WWE. Even if you don't like Raw, you don't like SmackDown, you can bet your ass the pay-per-views are going to give you something to talk about. So thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe if you already didn't. The great one, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.